Michi Kawaguchi, gets ready to get in. And Kawaguchi qualifying in the 10th spot. 26 years old, X Games experience in 2005, 11th place. And boy, he's got some energy, huh?
He's got some energy. Hopefully save some of that for the ramp. Here he goes, rolling in.
50 seconds of wall-to-wall action on this run, and let's see how it all breaks down as the crowd is stoked, and so are we.
Starting off with some nice little setup airs. It's a hot day today. Wants to make sure he saves some of his energy for the end of his run. I'm sure he's got a couple bigger tricks planned in here, laying down. When the guys get out there and they know they got their 2 runs, they normally want to put down their first run and not play it safe, but definitely they don't want to fall and put all the pressure on them for their second run.
Yeah. So that's a good point, Ezequiel.
Nice alley-oop Mizu right there.
Ezequiel, once again, let's bring him up to speed on how they're judged: creativity, style, difficulty of tricks, amplitude, height. Can you go for it?
Yeah, the judges are looking how you use the entire ramp. It is an overall expression, so they want to see good tricks. There he's slipping right at the very end. I don't think that'll hurt him too bad. He didn't have a whole lot of big amplitude like you were saying. He kind of do a little bit of the back and forth. As we get deeper into the lineup here, the riders keep getting better and better.
Kawauchi back here again, taking a look at some of the highlights from his run.
Nice little invert there. Little McFlip. Goes for the 720, decides to sit it out, knew that he didn't have the speed or the spin to quite get there.
Kawauchi waiting for a score, 65.75, so that's a score to beat right now. Our next skater going to be dropping in on his first run, Yusuke Arihara, age 11. Yes, you have that right, age 11, and he can fly.
Yeah, he's got what do they say, dynamite comes in small packages. Yeah. He is a little Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mickey, everybody dropped in on, huh?
Drop it in there. The Crawford air. Nice little stale Japan. He's got incredible style for being such a small, young kid. I can't wait to see his future.
Ezequiel, you nailed it on the head. I just love watching him skate.
Yeah, that's the difference. Some guys, they don't even have to do huge tricks. Oh, nice little flat spin 540 there. It's just really about the way you carry yourself, and you can tell that he's been skating constantly. Nice little Royale there. He's training with Takeshi and Eito Yasutoko. Nice little alley-oop there. He's keeping it going. It's a nice solid run.
Arihara just bringing a huge 720.
Fakey 720.
Amazing, trying the fake 900. Pretty tough to do, no matter what age you are. So Arihara finishes his first run.
Huge Crawford air. Nice little flat spin, 540. Going for this fakie 9. Oh, that's a fakie 7 right there.
Jeez.
And this is the fakie 9.
Look at him just
going to put down his feet. Actually slightly over-rotated.
He made it, didn't he? Until he slid out. You're right, got too far over on the left hip. Arihara's first score of the day for him, 71.25. He moves up a notch into first place.
So composed for being 11 years old. I don't think I was even, I don't even think I could tie my shoes at 11 years old.
Well, this guy can. Carl Hills, 21 years old, Salt Lake City. That next game's best finish in 03, Park second place. Had some good runs in the prelims to get him to the final. But I think he can still skate better than what he did yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday he was really tired. He had 2 runs in the street finals. You can tell already he's got much higher amplitude. He's pushing it. Had a good night's sleep. Nice little 540 there. Right into walls, back-to-back 540s. Right into that 720, which he fell on yesterday. He's keeping it clean. Already a much better run than got him into the finals.
To Sky High, you're talking about amplitude. When we mentioned that, is how
already a much better run than got him into the finals.
To Sky High, you're talking about amplitude. When we mentioned that, is how high you get off the ramp.
Nice little topside acid there. He's put together a solid run. Got his grind. Oh,
just a misstep coming down.
He's gonna have to hopefully be able to better that. That fall is definitely going to keep him out of contention.
Do you think this is a better run than Arihara's?
Well, you know what? It's kind of hard. I know the amplitude was there. He did land the 720. He did land the 540. But that, you know, that last 10, 15 seconds makes a big difference. Take that fall and take you out at the end. These 5 or 6 walls he didn't get in.
Talking about time, his time is up in that 15-second slide. Ezekwe, there's the amplitude.
Yeah, he's got nice height. Definitely tell he's fresher than he was yesterday.
Wow, just
540 right there.
skying off the ramp.
So set up.
So Carl Hills,
Get himself back up.
pardon me, Ezekwe, Carl Hills with a pretty decent run. He's chasing right now Yusuke Arihara, who is our first place, and he gets a 63.50 in third for Carl Hill, so he'll have to better that if he wants to get a medal.
Judges just didn't really like that run.
Kanta Ogino coming in, and he is 10 years old, so 10 years old in competition and inline, pretty amazing. And Kanta getting ready to drop in, and he will come in this thing with a little pocket rocket now.
Those starting off nice. Definitely tell the kids and the young guys that are skating vert all the time. Their style, their pump. There's actually a G pump. The Japanese, you'll notice they all have a very similar pump, both down and up. Some guys just kind of pump down. I can't believe he fell on that.
For a little guy, Kanta's going to have a hard time making up time here, huh?
Yeah, and by the time he does get back up, he's going to be pretty tired.
Wow.
Let's see how he gets back in. Oh, he's back in quick.
I like that. You know, it shows that he's aggressive and he knows that this is competition. He's going to try to finish it strong, and it only can help his score. It can only help better him. There you go.
I thought he was going to over-rotate that one.
Wow. Did a great job of taking that back foot, almost like a skier, and holding on.
Backflip with like a half twist, coming back around. Reminiscent of a brainless, not quite.
Although Kanta's not being too hard on himself.
Well, these guys do have 2 runs, so I think he was more doing that for the crowd. I think he knew his run was basically over, but he knows he can get a little wow out of the crowd.
And see if the judges were wowed by the run. I know I was certainly when he dropped in, had some nice maneuvers until he had a couple mishaps, but still coming away with probably a score that he can build on, a 60s in 4th place.
I would say, based on what I've just seen over the last 2, that the judges are going to be really harsh on falls. If you want to place, you're not going to be able to fall. This is the finals, and they have to set a precedent.
Future skater there. Skater on the ramp is Takayuki Nakamura.
The Nakamura brothers have definitely been coming up since last year.
We have an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old.
The future.
You feeling old?
No.
Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. Good. Just let's not get on the ramp, you know. Let them do the skate right now, huh?
They just bounce a little bit better.
Yeah.
Check this out. There's no bounce in here. He's nothing but air.
Oh, very smooth. You can barely hear him on the ramp.
Beautiful 540 right there.
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
I can't even call that. That was like a backflip with a full twist.
Just, Ezekwe, listen to just for a second. You can barely hear him when he skates.
Yeah, when someone rides the ramp, they don't need to, like, that right there was nice little brainless. Backside to soul, nice little switch up. This is a solid run coming together. Alley-oop fish, the judges are going to love that. Shows his technical grinds. A couple more pumps. I think we're going to see something big at the end here.
Takayuki is going to find himself in first after this, which is that one fall that came at full buzzer.
A little bit flat there. You're looking at the future. Takeshi and Eito better watch their backs. This little guy, the next year or 2 is going to be coming up.
Well, everything follows the head, and this is what happens. He's skying high with a lot of English up there.
This right here, backflip 720. Brainless right there. Put together a really solid run. Hit all things. Going for that forward 900. Wow. Can tell he pushed out a little bit too far.
More score. He moves to first place, a 77.50. So that's the man to beat.
definitely could expect that. That was a solid run. He laid it down.
Taki Yamura is our skater that is going to skate next here in the vert final of the inline. Age 17 from Osaka, Japan. And you're watching the vert final here at the Asian X Games 2006, presented by Kia. And Paul Higgins along with Ziple Anderson, and we're glad to be here with you.
Nice big airs. I was actually really impressed. I haven't got a chance to watch this guy skate very much. I was really impressed with his prelim runs, and he's bringing it straight into the finals. There's a huge brainless right into a forward 720 wall to wall. Definitely the judges like to see that. Setup airs are important for keeping your height. Nice switch up, backside unity to Elliot Fordstar. Topside soul. Nice 540. He's putting together a solid run. If he doesn't take any falls, I think we might have a first place run.
And he used the entire ramp as you're talking about.
He's touched everything. He's got his spins. He's got very good grinds. He's got his flips, inverts.
Nice clean run.
Good clean run.
Just wants to throw down some more amplitude on that. I don't know. Back to back to back to back. Goodness gracious.
That was a solid run.
Sure was.
Here we go. Nice 540. Nice brainless right there. That's an old Alan Bono trick right there. Right into a forward 720, inverted. Back flip. Straight into a fakey 540.
Man.
Wow.
Down, losing a little gas at the end. Waiting to score. Will this be the man that moves to the top right now? And you might see some changes like that as we continue down the order as we get to our first place qualifier or number one qualifier. And so far we've had a pretty good competition with a number of skaters doing some big tricks, get a little bit more amplitude this time around.
With that fall, his fall actually came after the bell.
75.75, moving into second, so a good score.
So one of the newest girls on the circuit,
top 4 or 5
Tomohiko Nakamura.
The big boys come up.
Tomohiko Nakamura, age 14 years old, 9th at the Asian X Games last year.
This is the older of the Nakamura brothers.
Rolling in on the big, rolling coming in with lots of height.
He has grown literally about a foot, and with that foot of, he's gained about 3 feet of air on every one of his walls.
That's out his power, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely. He's finally got the actual engine to get him up in the air up there.
He's got a lot of style, don't you think?
He does got, his style has actually gotten a lot better in the last year. He used to kind of didn't really grab his grabs. He couldn't skate the entire ramp. Now he's a lot more powerful, linking his tricks back to back. He's put together a solid run here.
I liked how he traveled across the panels on that one trick a couple walls ago.
Yeah, when people carve, the forward 900 right there, a little pencil, and that was a flat spin, hitting up a little low. He's stoked on that.
Yes, you know, I think he had a little bit more amplitude than the last rider. And of course, Nakamura moved up to second place. Nakamura is in first. His brother Nakamura is in first. Tomohiko, can he move in with this?
I think he can. I mean, he had a bigger amplitude and more difficult tricks, and I would say a better line overall. He only had 1 or 2 bobbles.
We have 2 sets of brothers right there. Pardon, we have 2 sets of brothers in the final. The Nakamura brothers and the Satoko brothers. And right now, waiting on the score for Tomohiko. And Keshi rolling in on the back every time you get in between runs. If you can try to get a couple hits on the wall,
you got to keep your legs fresh.
It's a little bit more dangerous with a skateboard because the boards sometimes get loose. And here we go.
All the way there it is. There it is.
81.75. Moving into first. He's got to be happy with that. Smile, smile. There you go. We got one. There we go. All right, buddy.
A little
Yes. There we got it. Ayumi Kawasaki, and she skated just great yesterday, 21 years old, and very good competitive skater, and she skates with Fabiola, and she has great training, a good training regimen.
Yeah, she's been going to college, and you could tell that she's put a lot of energy in this last year with
Her training regimen.
Yeah, she's been Look at that power. Straight into a forward 900 back-to-back.
You mentioned college. Inline college or Woodworth?
Slipping away. She slightly over-rotated that. Was already looking over her shoulder, thinking about the next trick. Slip down. She's going to have to probably knock the wind out of herself. She's going to opt to take for her next run.
Ezekwe, for all the kids out there, that's exactly why you wear a helmet. And I'll tell you what, she doesn't have a helmet on. A lot of these riders not wearing helmets sometimes, you know, you're not going to skate away from it.
It's concussion city.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a helmet and you go down in the vert ramp like she did. It's hospital time.
Let's see what she does here. I'm sure
Right
we've got it
here.
coming. Look at that, just
Very
beautiful. Oh, jeez.
It's slipping away.
Yep. Might have elbowed herself.
It was
in the
actually
ribs.
a really solid run.
Yes, it
Until
was.
she went down.
It is the best of two.
Yumi Kawasaki waiting her score.
She's going to know that she kind of have to give this one away.
Qualified third is Ezekwe, so
She's going to have a hard time holding on to third with that run. But I'm really excited about seeing her second run.
definitely getting hard for the judges as we continue here in the competition with the Yasutoko brothers, the next two, and then it gets a little easier because you go to the 10th qualifier, but you never know when one of those riders can uncork on a great run.
And I know from past experience, sitting up in the actual judges' tower, you want to make sure that you're fair to everybody. You want to make sure that you place them in the exact right place.
The judges sit basically if Ayumi was to look straight, she would look right into the judges where they're positioned. They can see her. They have a 50-yard line spot, midfield spot, basically, of the vert ramp. Looking at Eito right here, and then Ayumi still waiting on her score, and here we go, a 66.25, and she is in 5th place right now.
She can't be too upset with that fall taking out the second half of her run.
Here's Eito. And Eito, do you think he would do that double back with the 360 that we were talking about?
I think he will.
Going back to 2004, X Games 7.
Double backflip with 180.
This is at the Staples Center.
Couldn't stop.
It was amazing back then.
Yes, it was. Here's Takeshi. Huge Viking flip. Double flat spin. These guys are just innovating left and right when it comes to vert ramp. Pushing the sport. Huge 1080.
Never thought anybody could spin upside down that fast. No matter if you're on a pair of skates, skis, or what. So Eito is getting ready to drop in. Yasutoko.
I'm actually really, really excited right now.
6 gold medals. Pretty amazing.
If he lands this one, it might just be 7. Starting out with a huge head-high air, straight into a 10-foot air. These guys make it look so easy. Amplitude galore. 1080.
Well, that 10th's on the right side of the ramp. It's about 10 feet high.
Yeah. He's going to say goodbye to it. Double backflip in the middle of his run.
And he laid out because he landed way down in the transition.
Yeah, I think he's so pumped about trying to do this other trick.
If I was him, I wouldn't have told anybody. I wouldn't have added that pressure on him.
These guys are definitely in the pressure cooker, but they put themselves there, and they're pretty comfortable there.
I'll tell you what, it's hard enough winning a gold now, uncorking a new trick that no one's ever done before.
This flat spin 360 right there. Straight into alley-oop fish. Kind of bobbled that one. I think his mind's at the end of this.
Well, the buzzer has gone off. The horn has sounded.
Double backflip at the end.
I think he's setting up for it in the second run.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to lay down a nice solid run like you were saying. Lay down a nice solid run, make sure he gets his score, and next time he can leave it all out there.
Break this down for us. Tell us why he's going to be in first place after this.
This is a huge California roll 1080. Straight into a double backflip. A little low there, but still, double backflip is just amazing. Straight into an alley-oop 1080.
Ato.
You guys just make tricks so easy.
It's crazy. Ato waiting on his score, and I'm sure he's not thinking about that score too much, as opposed to maybe what he might do in that second run. He's chasing his brother, who is the next qualifier, 87.75. No surprise there for Ato. He moves into first.
Now the strange thing is as hard as this is going to sound, is that was basically a warm-up run for him. He left a lot out just to play it safe. These guys are great tacticians when it comes to trading places and knowing what they're going to be.
Takeshi, age 19. Brother is 21 years old. So Takeshi, he flew high. I actually think he gets out of the ramp a little higher than his older brother.
Well, if you notice, he's got a perfect pump. He will land no further than 3 inches underneath coping every single air.
That's a good thing to look for, because that's why you can generate so much speed on the backside.
It's right here. Huge.
He's got to slow down by hitting the coping.
Nice there.
Yeah.
Micro flip.
That must feel so cool.
Double flag spin.
Give me a break.
He's so stoked right now.
Okay, don't break anything, really. Yeah, he's certainly, you see his right hand, he's like, I made it.
He's throwing up 4,900.
It's like, here's that. Dagger on you. That's just amazing. I like the amplitude of this.
270 to Ellie the Fish.
I'd hate to
I think we're looking at the first place run right now.
Well,
it's going to be a battle between them.
Well,
he tried to get fancy. He tried to do a switch up that most street skaters can't even do.
fell at the end of his run, but will it be enough? Will the amplitude, the style, the grace, what he threw down, will that be enough? Ezekwe, what do you think?
I definitely think that even with the fall, he still can take first place away from his brother right now. Huge amplitude, double flat spin, that trick alone, going up, 2 spins, coming back down, straight into a 4,900.
Takeshi qualified first. Will he be first after the first run? Well, no, he's second. Wow. 85.50. So we have had a change with the two brothers. They have swapped spots. So Takeshi with a solid run.
We've got a battle.
There's your leader right there, Ato. He's 21 years old, most celebrated inline vert skater when it comes to medals. Here's your top 10. Ato and Takeshi, the two brothers, 1 and 2, and then the Nakamura brothers, 3 and 4, followed by Kimura. So that's a look at our run number 1 in inline vert. It's only going to get better.
Asia 2006 in association with Digi, always the smarter choice.
Always the smarter choice.
This year my resolution is to become a better musician.
Get your ringside seats now for this exciting lineup of total non-stop action. TNA Wrestling on Star Sports.
The Rugby Show now comes to you as a 2-hour special comprising a selected rugby match every week. All the best action from regional and international rugby. Only on The Rugby Show on Star Sports. Feeling lost with the football happenings? Don't fret, your remedy is here. 1 hour of football frenzy on ESPN is all you need. It's got all the latest football news and fun games. But remember, your aptitude is to be crazy. So don't miss your dose of football crazy. Thursday on ESPN.
The X Games Asia 2006 in association with 720 Clothing Company.
How about an Asian X Games added bonus? It is the Kia Tricks of the Day. Rapid fire tricks coming at you. Dane Brummett, he recorded a first place in the sport of park. And take a look at the big trick down the rail and then the flip on the bank. And then down the rail, slide and splitting that board in half. Trick down the rail and then the flip on the bank. And then down the rail, slide and splitting that board in half. Dane, you got it, buddy. With the Kia Tricks of the Day, we go to inline. The inline vert. It doesn't get any better than this. Eito flying high, skying high, way off the coping. And Eito Yasutoko with the inline vert. And take a look at the huge panel transfer and then the double back, smacking it down. That is the Kia Tricks of the Day. We take it right to the second run of the inline vert competition. 10 more skaters to go, 10 more runs, inline vert final. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins along with Ezekiel Anderson, and we are very excited to let you know what's going on, because if you stepped aside, well, you don't want to do that again. The Yasutoko brothers in first and second, followed by the Nakamura brothers, and then Taiki Kimura. So led by a Japanese field, and they are bringing it down.
Yes, the Japanese are very, very strong. They've got a great group of guys over there, all training all the time. They have a great amount of respect and a great amount of just overall dedication to the sport, and they're in there day in and day out, and it shows here in the finals.
And this young man, Kawaguchi, he got a score of 65.75, currently an 8 for Michito. And I tell you what, he can change things up. You know, he was the first skater to go in, but he's seen 9 competitors go after him.
Well, if he's been waiting for any time, now's the time to actually lay it all out. There's nice little setup airs. He's got nice little clean style, not huge amplitude, reminiscent of a little bit of an old school skater. He's got little old school tricks. He's not doing any of the big spins, but he's got solid style. He's got some good grinds, a little invert there.
Not as competition savvy as a couple of the other guys, but still putting together a halfway decent run.
Yeah, he's putting together a halfway decent run, and I'm sure with time he's just going to get better and better. He's got solid foundation, and now it's just about going a little bit bigger.
You know, here at the Sunway Lagoon, we've had tremendous crowds over the several days that we've been here, and they've really supported every athlete, not only in the venue, but outside by the pool area, you know, in the hotel. And I know they appreciate each and every run they see, because this is difficult stuff, no matter what you think, it certainly is.
Well, here we are. Nice little chest high, cross rocket, a little hip hop invert.
Waiting on the score for Kawa.
He's always smiling. That's the one thing you can give him. He's always smiling. Got a little pop in his little step. So he's stoked to be here. And hopefully the judges, they'll see that.
Yuki comes up with a 60.25, so his first run score of 65.75 will be the score he uses. Currently in 8th place. There's Eito looking at it, and he's looking at the future right here with this young boy. Yusuke Arihara, he is in 6th place. He had an outstanding run number 2 yesterday, which I thought was actually better than run number 1 yesterday. But, you know, you look at it from different ways. Judges are all different, so here he is in the final either way.
He's definitely going to leave everything that he has out of the track today. He's come a long way. He's stoked to be in the finals. A nice 540 right there. Straight into a brainless.
Oh my goodness.
He'll hop up onto the Royale right there.
He's got springs in his legs.
Alley once our backside Royale switch up. You'll notice nice little flat 540 right at Kobe.
He's so young, he still has ligaments and no bones, you know? He's still growing no bones. Cartilage, that's right.
Nice little Royale to a fakey 720.
Doesn't have the height that he had yesterday.
Yeah, I think the heat is definitely exactly that. He did land, I think, 300 this time. He fell last time on that, so maybe that'll jump his score up just slightly.
Yep, fist pumping in the air, and now that'll be it. Nice to see him smile on that. Congratulations, Yusuke Arihara. A Ezequiel, take us through it.
Nice little Crawford air right there. Straight into a nice little 540. His amplitude was a little lower this run. Nice little flat spin 5. He's got a good bag of tricks. Hopped up halfway out of the ramp there to a nice little Royale, straight into a fakie 720.
I've got a good feeling over the years to come, this young man's going to have some tricks named after him. A 72, so he steps it up by 3/4 of a point. He's in 6th spot.
I'm sure the judges like that fakie 900 that he actually landed this time.
Yeah, Carl Hills in green right here, currently in the 9th spot. Good shot of Phil, our cameraman, working very hard in this heat. They've got some heavy cameras that they're lugging around, and they're in competition with themselves, holding on to those things.
If he can do what he did last time, just take that one fall out, I'm sure he's going to jump up. He had a solid run, just left a little bit too much out on the ramp there.
It's one way to cue him. You push him.
Yeah.
Go in the ramp, buddy. Your turn.
Into the ramp.
Yes. All right, Carl, bring it on down. Get up there, Carl.
Head high airs.
I want to see someone step it up now and put some more pressure on the guy in the back 5.
Exactly. That's exactly what we need to see here, and that's exactly what Carl needs to do if he wants to go home with a little cheddar in his pocket.
Yes.
Into his grind part of this run, little backside Royale.
Does he seem like he's skating cautious to you?
I think with that fall, nice topside soul. With that fall in the first run, he knows that he has to put together a flawless run. So he does seem a little tentative there. Slipping away, that's what we were talking about. He's just starting to feel it. Went a little bit fast, wanted to get a nice long grind. Came slightly out of the ramp there.
Ezequiel, you and I have the benefit of sitting under a shaded tent, but these guys are out in the smack dab of the heat.
Yeah.
So it could be, it's sucking it out of him for sure. He's
Malaysia
got
hot. It's a whole nother level. Malaysia hot is a whole nother level.
Yeah, he's got the jeans on, but you know what? It's very warm. And taking a look back at his run, he started off well.
Nice amplitude. He left some of his more difficult spins out. He got that 540 there. He opted for more of the grinds. I know from being a judge for a long time, the grinding on part, it's an added part. It's not a replace. You need to have those spins. You need to have the amplitude. I'll be surprised if his score goes up here.
Ezequiel, that's a great way of putting it, man. Look at Carl Hills, and he's, of course, anticipating where he's going to place in this contest. This is his 2nd run, and congratulations from Ato, and Ato's got some runs coming up. He is in 9th place, 65.25.
So not moving in standings, but moving up slightly in points.
Kanta Ogino coming up, currently in 10th. He had a 60 on his first run.
Waiting for drop in.
He's got the black hat on and the black shirt, man.
Woo. I know, back in black, he's probably cooking out there.
Yeah. Here he comes, and this kid's got some height on his tricks too. And Ezequiel, as you mentioned, as they get a little older, those legs get a little stronger, put a little more weight on, and muscle, they're going to go higher.
Exactly, and the technique is key. When you watch these little guys, don't let the cuteness fool you. These guys are learning everything that they need to learn. Back and forth, they're technicians. By the time that they get the size and age to be really throwing big tricks, they're going to have it so dialed in. I mean, he's amazing right now.
You know, when you look at this sport, when you look at what's going on, do you compare some of these Japanese skaters to maybe training for the Olympics and Japanese gymnastics?
Yes, I would say that these guys are definitely gymnasts without nice, big, soft, cushy pads. These guys, they have little elbows, they have their helmets, but when they fall, they know it.
Yes, and Kanta had a good run, Ogino, and he's going to drop in. This is after the buzzer, so
This is just for the crowd.
Yeah.
This is ironic. What do we got here? Fakie. Oh, that's for Fakie 10-8. Coming back down forward.
Not quite a teenager and throwing some of this stuff down.
Here we go. You can see he doesn't have huge amplitude, but his style and technician, he's amazing. Nice little 540. Nice little brainless right there.
Kanta, good look at him. You know, you'd think he'd be over swimming in the pool right now, but he's at the X Games. That's pretty amazing.
I actually saw all the Japanese in the pool. It was hilarious.
75.25 going all the way up to 6th spot. So Kanto Ojino with a good run. Congratulations to you, young man.
He's got to be happy with that finish.
Wow, that's great. Takayuki Nakamura, he is our next competitor. Currently in the 4th position. His first run, a 77.5. Oh, he needs a very good score of 87.7 to go to the lead.
With his first run out of the way, I'm sure that he's going to bump up his amplitude and his difficulty here. I'm sure that he's going to bump up his amplitude and his difficulty here. The worst thing that's going to happen is he's going to go big, maybe go down, but I think he's going to go for it. Huge 540, his amplitude much bigger than his first run. There's that flat spin 720.
He's got a little quicker with his heels on that too.
Way out to top sole. A little switch up. Judges would like to see that.
That top sole, if he goes a little further, more points.
Yes, of course. Anytime you can get a nice long carve and grind quite a ways, judges are going to love it. Oh, slipping away. He might have just opened up the door right there.
Yep, that was a tough one. He had a good first run.
I think if I'm him, I'm thinking, you know, just go big, throw something, please the crowd.
Horn goes
My
off.
new tricks. Yes, oh, 900. He fell forward on it the first time, fell backwards on it. You know, I'm looking forward to next time I see him skate.
This the X Games is a gray area, so if he made that, some of the judges might have said, hey, you know, I liked it.
Yep. It's always judge's discretion, you know. It's like when that bell rings, it's like, was it right on the bell? Was it after? Huge little flat spin 720 there. Right into a custard hucker.
Takayuki Nakamura.
Sporting the G Skates emblem right there on the front of his helmet.
So the second run is not as solid as the first run. Currently in 4th position. Taki Kimura. So Kimura could shake things up too, you know. He's looking at it and he's checking out the ramp. He's in 5th right now. We've seen him skate better than a 75.75, and we've seen him skate as good as an 87. Coming in on the roll and big drop in.
Nice little air there. Oh, nice height. Definitely stepping up his amplitude from any run that we've seen so far out of him. And saving it up for this last run. Brainless. Twist. Slip air. Backside unity. Whoa, backside unity. Spin alley-oop. Oh, man. That was a better run. That was a better run. And he just let it slip away.
He only fell 10 feet midair on the rear end.
Hey, it's like a big slide. We're at a water park.
I tell you what, that he did a nice job of recovering.
Yeah, he's definitely strong. Definitely was turning it up right there, but it's going to definitely not be as good as a run as his first run.
So we have 4 competitors left as the horn goes off. And with those 4 competitors left, I think you're going to see some changes up there on the leaderboard. But right now we go back and take a look at Nakamura's run. He had some amplitude early. And then, of course, the big flip.
Yes, yes. Nice flip. Straight right there. And McTwist, 720. Backside unity to alley-oop star, true spin out.
Waiting for his score and getting ready to drop it in right here. 4 competitors left. I don't think he's going to get the great score, a 61.75. So the score of his first run will hold up, and he stays in 5th place. So this brings us to Tomohiki Nakamura. Tomohiki Nakamura, he could change some things here in the second run of the vert final.
I'm waiting for somebody to step it up, and I'm hoping this guy right here is definitely going to do it.
Well,
he's in 3rd place now. And if anyone has a chance to take the 2nd place away from one of the 2 brothers, it's this guy right here.
Tomohiki, we got him to smile at the end of the first run, so he was happy with that. But
nice cross rocket. Straight into a flat spin 540.
Ezekwe definitely going higher on this one.
Alley-oop 540, yeah. Right to McTwist.
he's using the entire ramp, and he's got a great
Huge alley-oop porn star.
Now does he bring it down, do technical tricks?
I don't think so. I think he's going to stay up there. Flat spin 360, straight into a fakie 720, into a soul grind. We're looking at a very stellar run.
He's in third right now.
Setting up, a couple setup airs. 4,900 that he missed in his first run, right into a backflip. He's stoked on that run.
Wow, that was a very good run on a pair of inline skates. So Tomohiki going wire to wire without a fall. Just about a trick on every wall.
Exactly. Huge amplitude right there. Flat spin 540. alley-oop porn star. Good 3 panels. Straight in that fakie 720. 4,900 that he fell on his first run. Right into a backflip. He is excited. Throws up the fist. He knows he's nailed it.
There you
for
go.
that score.
He's stoked about that one. He should be. As your great run. Oh, 81.75, but not enough to notch up a little bit. Still in third place with 3 skaters to go. There's a good look at Eito, our current leader, and then our next skater, Ayumi Kawasaki. She's an 8th. I think she'll be better than that.
Yeah, she's an 8th with half of a run. So if she puts this run down that she knows she can do, she might jump back up into third. Here we go. Let's see what she got in store for us. Nice head-high airs.
Wow.
Effortless. Nice style. Straight in that 540. Here comes the back-to-back tricks that she's known for.
That was amazing. That was really, really smooth.
Back royale. She knows. She knows she has to step it up because she fell in that first run.
Well, Yumi has used the entire round. She's had technical tricks. She's nailed all her airs. Face planted there.
Big 720, landing a little low in the transition. That was
right at the end of a run. So that would be okay. It was pretty much a flawless run.
If I had to pick this run apart compared to Nakaharu's run that we just saw, she did throw a couple bigger tricks, but with the fall and the setup airs, I have to give it to Nakamura.
Ayumi with a solid run, but there, that's where, I tell you what, if that was me, I'd still be on the ramp. That was, her core, her body core is probably so strong that she won't get the wind knocked out of her as easily as some other people. But Ayumi, she had a strong second run. She was in 8th prior to that run, and I think she's going to move up. You just get that feeling she has to because she skated real well. Taking a look at that left wrist.
I would definitely agree with you.
All the way up to 4th, so she cut it in half with a 78.50. She won't medal, but she did place 4th right now. So Eito is our next skater. He's our current leader, and the big word coming into this, Georgina tapped into it, told us, kind of let us into it, that he might try a double back 360. There's his girlfriend looking on. I'm sure she's signed off on the trick. I've got a name. I'm going to name it the 007.
007?
Back, double back, double O, with the 7, with a sinister.
360. Though, see?
Just figured it
I think
out.
we got to name it after him. I think we got to call it the Crazy 8. Because Eito is just doing this.
Crazy 8. There we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
360, and he sat out of it.
Right up there, he told me 3 times that. What the Asian X Games is all about. Innovation, trying new things, pushing the score to new levels. And right now, after the 25-foot step up, he's going to try to go for it again. He was so clear of it.
He landed it so good. I think he actually surprised himself.
Taking a look at it once again.
Double backflip. Boom. 360 in the middle of the second backflip. Lands it. feet slipped out as he went up the other transition.
Can we just call this the Kia trick of the day right now?
I think so.
Yes. Let's call this maybe the Asian X Games 2006 Kia trick of the day. Let's see if we can land it.
Definitely looking at history. Never landed in a competition run.
Coming right here.
Slipping away from him.
Oh, Eito. Get up there. Try it again. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how many of those I can take.
I'd be curious what his brother's thinking right now, because his brother's in second spot. Here we go.
How many of those I can take.
I'd be curious what his brother's thinking right now, because his brother's in second spot. Here we go.
Look at this. Boom. Rotation. Throws that 360 in the middle.
Two-time LG championship.
He just
Okay, I think I yelled loud enough. I think Eito might have heard me.
all the way from over here.
He might be doing it again. We got the word he's coming up the back, but we'll see if he's going to
Gonna
do
get
it
him
again.
stoked.
His run of 62.25.
Will they let him do it again?
And we might see that at the end. You know, this is what the X Games is all about. A few years ago, back in San Francisco, we sat there and watched Tony Hawk try a 900 for quite some time, and it just re-energized the sport. So Takeshi is in second spot, and Takeshi right now, he's in second place. He'll need an 87.76 at least to take the lead.
Probably didn't want to steal his brother's thunder. But his brother would be stealing his right here.
It'll be something if he comes up with the number one.
10-foot air.
If he comes up in first, and Eito comes back and lands that trick.
Houston, we have a problem. This guy's going into orbit. Huge flat spin. Right into a double flat spin. Going a little slow on that. Sitting out. I think he just gave it to his brother.
They are so tough on themselves that they know one little mistake and they're going to
With the level of tricks, there are no mistakes. These guys make their mistakes. Oh, I slid out a little bit. Most guys, even trying this, would go to the hospital.
I wonder what he's going to try. Has he been practicing the same darn trick?
No, I've never seen him actually practice that trick. Well, I know he got something up his sleeve.
I hope they're long sleeves because I want to see something here. Here we go. We have no idea what's coming.
Huge air, setup air. Oh, double Viking flip, slowing it down. When he tweaks it back like that, it definitely slows his whole momentum down. You gotta have the timing just right. Oh, I think Eito's gonna go for it.
Well, Eito's going to win the competition. Takeshi's going to finish in second, but this is far from over in the sense of excitement and drama unfolding here on the inline vert ramp. Officially, the competition is over, but Eito is going to go in with thousands of people here at Sun Lagoon Resort in Kuala Lumpur.
Eito is such a showman. He's like, you know what? I came all this way, couldn't land it in my competition run. It doesn't mean that the crowd shouldn't see me roll away.
It's the second biggest competition in the world. One way to have a great demo.
There it is! Oh my God!
Eito, come on, buddy. You're that close.
He's like,
You are that close. And you got the time. Come on, ESPN's giving it to us, buddy. Let's do it.
they got one more.
All right. Tell you what, how's he going to roll out of this thing? Can you tell us? Because for some reason, he's falling back the same way every time.
See what he's doing is tries for it, throws for it. He's got to make sure that he's pushed out just far enough so he doesn't hang up on the way back in. That would be really, really bad. So he's landing a little bit low.
Here is the inline vert final. Eito Yasutoto, he gets first. Takeshi and Nakamura in third. Gold, silver, and bronze. But here's the real drama. We've already had our gold medalist, which is right here. Who is right here, I should say. Eito. We've won it. We've extended the competition into like kind of a baby period. Well, we've given him the time to try what he wants to do to push this sport to a new level.
This is the only show in town right now. This is the only place you're going to see this. I've never seen it ever in person, and I'm just awed. I'm so excited to even get to witness it.
People are coming over from the pool. The word is out. Here we go. Checking on the third wall.
Brother rooting him on. Nice huge setup air.
It's coming right here.
Go.
Spot on. That's amazing.
Oh my God.
First time ever at the Asian X Games. He comes away with a new trick. Uncorked here at Sun Laguna Resort 2006. Eito, you are the man. How fitting is that?
It's amazing. I saw like a glimpse of it. I knew he could roll away. I knew he could roll away.
Tremendous effort by Eito. Here we go. We're going to take a look at it and take you through it. And when we do, Ezekwe, can you break it down? We'll slow it down for you.
Okay, right here. Huge. Starts the first backflip, kicks out, full 360, has to finish it, landing fakie, sticks it, rolls away perfectly. Here's another angle. First flip, the 360 in the center, finishing it out. Boom, sticking it right on the sticker there.
I'm curious.
First flip.
I'm curious in real time.
360. Oh my God.
In real time, how long might he be in the air to pull that off? I mean,
You're
that's
looking
amazing.
at like a second. Boom.
Amazing. Real time as he goes up and spins that thing. It's pretty amazing how he can uncork that. Eito. Eito coming away. So it's been a tremendous competition. The heat has really come up, and so has the skating. It's at an all-new level in the sport of inline vert. There is your gold medalist, Eito Yasutoko. Congratulations. Amazing. Georgina?
Oh, I call that breathtaking, gravity-defying. Did you see anything so magnificent? Such sportsmanship as well. Eito Yasutoko. We got more from the X Games right after the break here on ESPN. Stay with us.
Whenever, wherever, whatever, whoever, Kia's ready. Are you?
Kia, the power to surprise.
Munich Stadium is one of the most spectacular venues in the world. The smooth facade can be made to glow in a variety of colours, giving the structure a shimmering, ethereal appearance. Purpose-built with unparalleled support from the citizens of Munich, the 7-storey structure started in 2002 was finished in April 2005. With 3 tiers, this unique stadium impresses all who visit. Munich Stadium is home to Germany's most successful club, Bayern Munich. They, along with TSV 1860 Munich, are co-owners of this unique venue. With a capacity of 66,000 people, this stadium has been chosen not only for the opening ceremony, but is to host the German national team in the opening match of the 2006 FIFA World Cup. As well, it will be holding a semi-final and 4 other rounds of the World Cup, events not to be missed.
In the Kia Express update, we took a look at the winner earlier today for the gold. It's from America, Dane Brumet, winning the skateboard park with his nifty tricks and certainly doing a couple of nice landings there. Well deserving of the gold medal for the skateboard park. As for the speed climbing, there we see Maxime from Ukraine in a neck-to-neck speed race with the Singaporean, who actually was just a couple of paces ahead of Maxime. And at a crucial moment, he reached the buzzer and slipped. So the gold medal went to a very elated Maxime. And finally, in the inline vert, it was Eito Yasutoko who received received the loudest cheers, and also he grabbed the gold medal for the inline vert. Well, he may not have done it during the competition run, but he certainly did it for the crowds, and they all loved him for that. Jen is standing with Eito Yasutoko right now, the winner of the inline vert. Jen, what's happening there?
Thanks, Georgina. Yes, with me, inline vert gold medalist, Asian X Games 2006. Needs no introduction. Eito, how's it going? Another X Games gold. How's that feel?
You know, it's amazing because I got a new trick 2 months ago before come here. So and I was a little nervous because it was so hot in Malaysia now. So and I met too many spectaculars before come here. So and I was a little nervous because it was so hot in Malaysia now. So and I met too many spectaculars. So there were a lot of loud and cheers for me and Takeshi's. So I was very, very exciting in the competition.
Now, we waited for your trick. Everyone saw it. The main thing is everyone's talking about it, giving it names. Now, you're the man. You did it. Once and for all, clear everything up for everyone. Tell us, what is the name of the trick?
Yeah, of course, I was thinking about the name because the tricks need a name for the competitions. But I have no idea because it's on one back flip and 720 flat spin. It's a very combinations for flip and the spin trick. You know, it's on.
We call it the 2006 Kuala Lumpur X Games Eito Yasutoko Special. I mean, it's your trick. Do whatever you want, man. Name whatever you want.
All right, it's on. Oh, that's on Twister.
That's on Twister.
Yeah, Twister.
Twister.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Is that okay? Is that okay for you?
That's okay for me if it's okay for you.
Right.
You heard it here for the first time on ESPN. The Datsun Twister by Eito Yasutoko, an X Games gold medalist.
Thanks. Yeah, we did.
All right, back to you, Georgina.
Well, that's certainly easy to remember. That Twister, we certainly want to look forward to more of those tricks from Eito a little later on. More gravity-defying, I call this death-defying tricks. It's the Moto X is coming up right after the break. Stay with us for more X Games action from ESPN.
Asia 2006 is presented by Kia, the power to surprise.
Whenever, wherever, whatever, whoever, Kia's ready. Are you?
Kia, the power to surprise.
Fernando Alonso is the reigning world champion. He leads the Drivers' Championship and now in the Spanish Grand Prix is on his home territory.
It's a game on between Schumacher and Alonso at the head of the pack.
But it's Michael Schumacher who's won back-to-back races. Will he make it 3 in a row? Our coverage begins with race day. Digi, always the smarter choice.
The X Games Asia 2006 in association with Digi, always the smarter choice.
Right now, it's the Kia Tricks of the Day. Eito Yasutoko on the vert. Asian X Games 2006 presented by Kia, coming to you from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And what a great day we've had, such amazing tricks we've seen so far. We'll wrap things up in just a while, but first, they call them the daredevils of the X for good reason. Death-defying stunts on their bikes. Let's see them right now. It's the Moto X demo.
We want the party up. We want the party up. Want the party. Kick it.
Come on, give it up for Chuck Norris. That's called the Cliffhangers. All for you, people. All for you. Score down. All right, here it comes to the last hit. Oh, got a little awkward on the upper end there. Let's clear. Remember what I said? You see that some stuff. Oh, it's a great seat ground tire. Drink your Red Bull. Because here he comes. It's called the Lazy Boy. Here he comes on his last hit. Hammer. Kick back and walk. Mr. Whippy getting it done. All right, here it comes down. Mr. Whippy throwing it down. Yeah, Randy McMahon with the dead body. Here comes Chucky. Oh, Chucky, are you kidding? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, get good, people, get good. Huge 9 o'clock. Jake Bowen whipping it out sideways. There's Chuck. Chuck giving the crowd a couple kicks. Backflip seat crowds. Are you kidding me? Oh my. Oh, the kiss of that red carpet out here, man. Jake Bowen. All right. How's Cameron? Cameron Sinclair with the rock solid. So, usually, Daddy McMahon wants to hear you. Daddy definitely wants to hear you guys. Jake Bowen throwing down the combo. Oh yeah, Chuck Norris in about 4 tricks there. KL, here you go. Oh, So that's our show for today. We're going to do one more in a little while. But right now, I want you all to head on over to the stage where we've got a special performance in a while. But right now, I want you all to head on over to the stage where we've got a special performance lined up for you. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. We thank you all for coming out. We thank you for your enthusiasm. Thanks for making noise. Right now, we want to send you over to the Kia Music Stage.
Well, it's certainly been an action-packed day here at the X Games. We saw some, not just world-class talent, but #1 in the world doing what they do best. What an amazing day it's been here. It's almost time to close the show. I'll be back to wrap things up right after this break here on ESPN.
Asia 2006 in association with Sunway Lagoon Theme Park. Feel the fun.
Feel the adventure. Energy. Excitement. Feel the fun at Sunway Lagoon Theme Park. The place you feel the fun.
It's Vanderbeek. He's done it. The last 5 racks in a row.
16 years old. They won't do his conference anyhow. That's corner.
Good ball for Zidane. Keeps going. Ronaldo is with him. And a great little change of direction. And a great finish as well. That is a quality goal. The playing service. Here is Baptista. He's shaking off his man, and he's taken his goal wonderfully well.
It's a bright and sunny day in KL, Malaysia for the Asian X Games 2006 presented by Kia. And now, a Kia Express update with Jin.
Fantastic 2 days. Now here are all the gold medalists from Asia X Games 2006 in the women's speed climb. Evie Nelawati from Indonesia took home the gold, loving every moment of it. And over on skateboard vert, the one and only legend from Brazil, Sandro Dias. The crowd loves him. He definitely loves the crowd. Now we're moving on the park over there in line. Check it out. So Ichiro Kaneshima from Japan, pleasantly surprised, very happy, takes home the gold. Thank you very much. And that's the one man only from USA, Dane Brumet, takes the gold for the skateboard park. There's it, very tight, but very happy. Yeah, X Games gold. And we move over. This was one of the best finals ever for the men's speed climb from the Ukraine. Maxim Stenkovov took home the gold, showing his muscles over there, and I hope I pronounced his name correctly. And this guy needs no introduction, Eito Yasutoko, with a couple of new tricks. It's the Eito Twister taking home the gold, and the crowd was just cheering for him all the time.
It certainly was a fantastic 2 days of non-stop extreme action. Now, Jen, I want to know, what was your favorite highlight? I bet I know. It begins with E.
That's most definitely so many highlights over here. But Eito Yasutoko doing his tricks right here. We're going to call it the Eito Twister. First time ever in Malaysia. All the fans got to see it, and you got to see it at home as well. It was fantastic.
Now, I'd like to see him do an 8-spin twister, because Eito, that's his name, 8. So I'd like to see him spin 8 times.
You're making things more difficult for him, Georgina.
I believe it's possible for Eito. Okay, it's been a great day here, and we certainly enjoy all the action. We're glad to have you with us. Hope you enjoy all the action here from the Asian X Games 2006 presented by Kia. And now, from Georgina and Jen and the rest of the crew of ESPN, we leave you with the highlights of the moments of the last few days.
2006 is presented by Kia, the power to surprise. In association with Digi, always the smarter choice. Sunway Lagoon Theme Park, feel the fun. 720 Clothing Company. And Red Bull.
The best of the colors in English football.